Monday ain't done nothing to nobody. Yes. New day, new week, new beginnings. The last Monday of April. Can you believe it? Oh, here I am down here too. So I hope everybody had a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous weekend. And I hope that you know that Monday ain't done nothing to nobody. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day and the beautiful beginning to this new week. A new month is on the horizon. Like, I can't believe it. We are leaving April behind. And this is the last day, the 28th, last Monday, not the last day. The last Monday in April. So, wow. Wow. I just decided that I went live last Monday, because of the death of Pope Francis and how that really affected me and touched me. And I was thinking about it all week, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make this a series of my own. So, Monday Ain't Done Nothing to Nobody will be every Monday morning, rain or shine. Except for on like today, I would like it to be at 9 a.m. But next Monday I have a doctor's appointment at 11:30, so we'll play around with it and see if we go earlier or not. But I'll definitely be here. I will definitely be here. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here with Yappy. We got some bossa nova music playing in the background. Good morning, my precious Nancy, my love. Mwah. I love you. I hope you slept well last night. And I did. I went to bed a little late. I was so exhausted yesterday. And but I popped up at 6. I didn't have to get up at 5 a.m. this morning, so that was a plus. And so yeah, so I feel rested, rejuvenated. I went and had a grounding hot shower to release all the negative energy of the past week and the trauma dumping and all kinds of everything that went on in my life last week from other people, not from me. So we released that, and it's a new week. New week, new beginnings, and we're just moving on. We're moving on. So, good morning, my sweet Ange and my sweet Nancy, my loves, my besties. Love you too so much. Hi there, Matthias Tovar. How are you this morning? Or whatever time it is where you are. So I wanted to start off with our usual, our prayer. And then I had something that happened this morning and I want to talk about. But let's do our little divine spirit mantra. So, divine spirit within me, move me in the direction of my highest good this day, this last Monday in April. Move my mind, move my words, move my body, yes. Move my emotions, yes. So that I am able to be my best, do my best, serve my best, and have the best fucking Monday ever. So let's get it. Let's get it, people. Let's get it. And then I had something else that I wanted to read to you this morning. My birthday, if you're new here, I am a Leo. And my birthday is August 9th. I am an August Leo. And every morning, I'm very attracted to angel numbers, and my angel numbers go every day, all day, every hour. I notice them immediately. Numbers around me, numbers on the clock, and all of that. And I just noticed I was looking up, I was getting ready for the day, and looking up, and it was 8:09. Now, 8:09 is very significant, of course, because it's my birthday. And that's an angel number that Zoe and I, my daughter, we send back and forth to each other all the time. And so I noticed it this morning, like just wow. And I'm like, I need to look up the significance of that because I never really do. And the significance of the angel number 809 is, and this message is so apropos for me, the collective, and for today. So this message is, it's a message from my angels that something of significance is coming to an end or conclusion in your life. That couldn't be any more apropos with the bullshit that happened last week for me. So that something is coming to an end and a conclusion. When I saw that this morning, I said, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Because they really wanted me to see that this morning. They wanted me to see that this morning. This may set off a chain reaction with other related and unrelated situations or issues also drawing to a close. So what I like to say is, this is a time for season finales. So it's a season finale. You know, we're getting rid of the old, coming in with the new, and getting rid of the old negativity, old baggage, other people's bullshit. We don't want that. And that's what 809, that's what the angels wanted me to see this morning. So I just thought that that was absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. So yes, I had to share that today because I'm like, wow, wow. Like, yes, Lexi. So, and today, and yesterday, the calendar yesterday, I have a Louise Hay calendar. And yesterday, the calendar, it's a beautiful picture of elephants. And they're out there like drinking hole. You know, if you can see this. And it says, from yesterday, it says, I now release all expectations, knowing that life will always take care of me. Yes. And the universe, my, guardian angel, which I don't know who my guardian angel is, but in my heart is my mother Jewel. I feel that she is my guardian angel now and forever. And, the angels, spirit and guides, they wanted me to see that this morning. They wanted me to see 809 for a specific reason, and for me to channel, me to look that up. To look that up and know that, things are, something of significance is coming to an end. And if you haven't read on Spiritual Rain Francis, she's taking a hiatus and she's taking a break, a well-deserved break for her to rest and rejuvenate herself. And I believe she's coming back in the fall. So basically the season finale of Sunrise was last Monday. That was our season finale. So now we have Monday Ain't Done Nothing to Nobody here with Lexi. And I will be here every Monday for you. I will be here every Monday. And it'll be a way for us to connect and chit chat and talk about stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Katie. So sorry. Hey there, Nams. Thank you. Have a good day. You too. You too. Okay. Okay, Nams. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ange. Thank you so much, my sister. Quick Draw McGraw is in the building, and the Dalai Lama is in the building too. So if you're not here watching this and you watch this on the replay, you're missing out because we have superstars all up in this live. The superstars are here and protecting this space, And then we also have Yappy, our beautiful, beautiful person here. Oh, good morning from Illinois. Well, good morning, Nams from Illinois. I used to live in Chicago, long time ago. Hyde Park, Chicago. Right across from the University of Chicago. Yes. So, I had a wonderful weekend. And I had a wonderful, wonderful live experience yesterday. The beautiful soul whisperer, Althea Grace, and the beautiful Ange, Roots and Waves, my bestie. They had a live, and where they did readings yesterday. It was beautiful. And I asked for a reading, energy cleanse reading yesterday, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And so, yes, yes. Oh, Nancy's going through the cookbooks. She's going through the cookbooks. Ah, so yes, Nams, you said don't want to ask with the cold face. Why is it cold there? I mean, I know it's always cold in Illinois, but it's April, so hopefully it's not cold today. When I lived there, though, I lived there during the blizzard of 1978, and it was very cold, and you couldn't find your car or anything. That's how high the snow had blown. People had to go to work using snowshoes and things. It was fun times, fun times. But um, the reading yesterday, from Ange and Althea was just amazing, amazing. The time for me, Nams, I don't understand. I don't understand, Nams. But the reading was to, make sure that I follow my intentions, that I make my intentions every day and that I refresh every day. That was from Ange, and that we went through a rough time with the Six of Swords. It's like a rough time, but smooth waters are happening. We're moving to lighter energies, and that's how I feel this morning. I feel like I've moved to lighter energies today because I've gotten rid of all the bullshit. And this is great. This is a great day. And this is a beautiful Monday. The sun is shining here. And let's see, I'm not sure what the it's 63 right now, but I think it's going to be in the 70s. And then later on this week, it's going to be close to 90. We're going to have 90s already. It's going to be 87. And I'm sure it'll be climbing. And so I'm looking so forward to, this beautiful weather. The sky is so clear. There are a couple of beautiful clouds, but it's like Carolina blue skies. And it's so beautiful, so beautiful. And Althea, she was like, I'm doing too much and I need a break. And yes, it's time to refresh and rejuvenate yourself. And you get tired. These energies and the solar flares and all the things that are going on around us just make us so yes, Nams, yeah. Bye, Nams. Bye, bye, bye. So, it's a beautiful time. And it couldn't be more apropos than to happen on the last Sunday of April. And for me to wake up this morning and see 809 just by chance. And because usually I program these things into my phone so that they go off. And I didn't do that today. And so seeing that was just, amazing, just amazing. And I just love how we're all aligned and attuned. And it's just amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this is a new beginning and a fresh start. And I'm happy to, start off with this beautiful, beautiful Monday Ain't Done Nothing to Nobody live series. Live series. So let's do a little something from Everyday Positive Thinking. Louise Hay, Louise Hay is my girl. Oh, but before that, the calendar for today it's with two beautiful horses. I'm going to show you in a minute. And I have a long-lasting, deeply caring relationship in which my partner and I truly love and support each other. And this is so true because my partner here are my besties here on this platform and my beautiful Zoe. So yes, I love it. I love it so much. So I wanted to let's see. Let's see. We got to find something good. Okay, here's a couple. Here's a couple. So, the first one I'm going to read is attitude is the foundation and support for everything you do. It's the key element in the process of controlling your destiny. Yes, yes, it is. What do I always say on all of my videos? That I have the attitude of gratitude. And it makes a difference. When you go around in life, when you're sullen and always negative and bringing in that negative energy follows you, and that's what you attract. And we don't chase here, we attract all good things. We attract abundance, we attract grace and gratitude here, and we just attract happiness and joy here. That's what we want to always attract here, light and love and brightness, because it makes a difference. When you're always in that negative mindset, you know, I have a friend that's always negative, and no matter what is going on in their life, it's always negative and this and that and this and that. And it's like, why do you care? And why is it bothering you? Move on with your life. And I can't live my life like that. Like, no, who can? And the next one is, for true happiness, look within yourself. It's difficult to be happy if you rely on outside resources. Because what do we say? You know, we have to make ourselves happy. We and you are the most important, the most important relationship we have is with ourselves. We can't look to other people to make us happy. We just can't. We just can't do that. So I wanted to read that today. So, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what else, is going on today. Today is going to be a nice Monday. Zoe is off today, my daughter. And we at Tago, I don't think she's in here. She may be just lurking and not logged on, not saying anything. But today I just want to rest and relax, rejuvenate, spend some time with her. I still haven't done taxes, so that's a thing has to be done today. And so that's just going to take it easy today. I do have to film a video because, as you know, if you're new here, you don't know if you're watching and new, but I made that commitment to be consistent and show my authentic self every single day here until June 30th. And then in June, we'll regroup and we'll decide, what we want to do. I do have some new subscribers, and I will shout them out later on today, but let's see if I can even find them. Let's see. Did I keep that information? Let us see. We've got, oh yes, we have the beautiful Thumbelina. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh wow, Thumbelina. She has her videos on her page of all the little cats. And I don't know if Thumbelina is the cat or the cat parent. I'm not sure. But Thumbelina, so beautiful. So beautiful. And she has a little orange cat. So beautiful. And one of my dear, dear friends who lives in Arizona, we used to always lovingly call her Thumbelina. So I love that. When I saw that yesterday, I'm like, I love it. I love it. And I'm sure there's other new ones, but that's who comes to mind right now is Thumbelina. So welcome, Thumbelina. And so yeah, I'm just in a mood today. That's like my moniker. Yeah, yes. And that's what I feel like today. I feel like this is a yes day. Like this is a yes day. Good morning, Alana. How are you this morning on a Monday? Election day in Canada today. So I'm just feeling fabulous. I'm feeling fabulous and releasing just negative energies and other people's negative energies, and just really living my best life and living my best life today. You know, I really am. I really am. I am learning to release and to release the things that don't serve me. And you know, other people's stuff doesn't serve me. So, you know, I gotta release that shit. Gotta release it. And so, yes. Thank you, Alana. Thank you so much. So, you know, I'm feeling great. I had my grounding shower this morning, releasing all the negative energies and bullshit of the last week that were unsolicited. And so now I just feel like $1 million bucks. $1 million. Yes, I do. I don't know what's going on. I have on some bossa nova music, and usually it plays all the way through. But I've noticed the last few times it's so many commercials on YouTube. So I guess, you know, their channel is monetized, obviously. Obviously. The new moon energy, yes, is a perfect time to release what doesn't serve us. Yes, Nancy, most definitely. And I'm learning that, to release everything and not hold that stuff in and giving me all the tension in my shoulders and my neck and everything, and stuff that doesn't belong to me. You know, stuff that doesn't belong to me. And this was a week of stuff that doesn't belong to me. It was a long week of that. So I am really grateful to release, you know, to release it. Because as much as we love people, and, you know, we did the video with holding space, the live Ange and I did. And as much as we want to hold space for others and hold space for ourselves, it's hard to hold space sometimes when it's negative, when it's negative energy. You know, you don't want to hold that space. You know, you try to do your best, but it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. And not everybody can hold space, you know. And I did have a conversation yesterday, you know, with one of my beautiful friends here. And, you know, it's like, I don't expect certain things, but in certain situations, you do expect a little bit of empathy, and sometimes you don't get it, and you have to let those people know. You know, you just have to let them know that, you know, this is going on with me, and whatever you're going through, I don't negate what you're going through at all, but it would be nice, you know, if you would have given me a little space, you know, just a little space. And, you know, maybe in your mind you think you're giving space, but you're really not giving space. So, you know, to just be authentic and genuine, you know, then you need to ask for that, and you need to speak on that and tell somebody, you know, that what you feel, you know, that how you feel. And so, and get it out, because you don't want to hold things in and be bottled up. Yes, Nancy, we have to protect our energy. We really do. Our energy is sacred to us, and we really need to protect it and not let other people bog us down with their bullshit. Basically. And yes, I am learning to do that. As much as I love to be the advisor and the teacher and everything that spirit and everybody's telling me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But it's been my calling since I was a little girl. So I can't not do it, you know, but yeah. Releasing that and protecting our energy. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. Protecting my energy. Yes, yes, yes. You know, protecting your peace. You know, we need peace. I don't want to always take on somebody else's stuff. I just want to do me. That's it. My happy, the sun is shining here. It's like, me. That's it. That's what I bring to the table. That's why everybody comes to watch Lexi. I bring it to the table. I bring the happiness, the positive energy, the gratitude, the love, the light. That's what I want to do here always. Always, always, always. You know, that's always what I want to do here. But yeah, I want to, and you know what? I don't even know if I have that here. Let me see if I don't think I do. I was going to say, I wanted to do some gratitude prompts, but I think my gratitude journal is someplace else. I did not come prepared to the table this morning. I did not come prepared. So, yes. Um, I'm looking in this book, Channeling the Guides and Angels of Light. And I just was flipping through, and I'm like, I got to find something here to talk about. And the first thing I flipped through was Claim Your Power. I know Hilda's not here. I sent her this, but she's not here right now. But Hilda is the You Got the Power lady. And we seem to always be pulling that card. The last couple videos, I've pulled that Claim Your Power. And it says you can tune in to the elevated levels of light and consciousness to empower your creation now. Allow yourself to breathe, relax, and let your mind become clear and still. And through your open heart, tune in. I love that. I just love that. Tune into your heart and feel your vibration raise as you focus your intent on connecting with this energy, like we're just talking about, with this evolutionary beam of cosmic light, which is something that Althea talks about on her channel. Open and breathe in the light, feeling it align with your physical body, feeling it lift your vibrations. I just love that. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. So just letting the light in, getting rid of all the negativity, doing the work. Like I talked about yesterday, doing that work, doing that shadow work and getting rid of the bullshit, whatever's keeping you down. Yes, Hilda, we got the power. I wish I could play that song right now. I wish I could play it. Maybe I can play it. We are live. I think you could do anything live. Yes, the Soul Whisperer is Althea's channel, so please subscribe to her. She's amazing. And then as you're subscribed to her, you'll also see me, Sexy Lexi, and the Dalai Lama herself, Nancy, at Crohn's Intuition, when we do our Sisterhood of Seasons. And we're not coming back again until the end of May. So you have lots of time to go on and peruse Althea, watch the last 2 episodes of Sisterhood of Seasons, and watch Althea's birthday celebration with the beautiful Jazz, who is just all that. And Jazz is the one that coined Nancy the Dalai Lama, and she was not wrong. She was definitely not wrong. Because Nancy is the Dalai Lama. I know you're over there blushing, Nancy. She knows she's my queen and my Dalai Lama. Yeah, she doesn't think so, but she's my queen and the Dalai Lama for sure in my world. But Sisterhood of Seasons will be 3:00 p.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, May 25th. I think I had mentioned it in another video that it was May 27th, but it's May 25th. So that's when we will go live again, and I'm sure we'll just have beautiful conversation because we always do there. We always do. It's a magical place. I love being with my crone sisters, Althea and Nancy, and just me being the baby crone of the bunch. Nancy being the Dalai Lama senior crone of the bunch, and Althea is the middle child of the crone sisters. So, it's just, it's beautiful. Yes, they will have any copyright music. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Now, if I could sing it myself, I would do it. But we're not doing that. Nobody came here to hear me sing Snap this morning. I know. I wish we could play music. It would be so nice, wouldn't it? It would just be so nice if we could play music. Nancy says she thinks we're hallucinating. We are not. You are the Dalai Lama. You are just, Nancy, you are the senior stateswoman. You are so elegant and so beautiful and so generous, so kind. You just emote that, everything. You emote that queen status. You do. You do. You really do. And everybody loves you for that. Everybody loves you for that. Yes, look who's the baby now. That's right. I am the baby. I'm the baby of the bunch. Ah, absolutely. Yes. Lexi's dance party. That's right. We could do some stuff here. Like if Coachella was on right now, we would be in the Yuma tent and doing it. We would really be doing it because that is just, that is my dream. And that is one of my goals, that I'm going to be in that Yuma tent. DJ Lexi Chan is going to be there. Going to be there. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And, those of you that don't know, my middle name is Chantel. And so that's where the Chan comes from, and DJ Lexi Chan. It has nothing to do with Jackie Chan or anything like that. It's my name. So it's DJ Lexi Chan. And that has been my DJ name for, my God, decades now. That is the name that came to me in my 20s. And I'm like, yes, yes. In my 20s, yes, Ange, in the Yuma tent. Like that, zoop, 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 zoop. I'm going to be in there doing it. I'm going to be doing it. On the big stage with the ones and twos and my boards. And I'm going to have all the graphics and everything behind me. Zoe at Tego, she's my hype woman. She's going to be there with me. Yes, DJ Lexi Chan. That's right. That's right. Yes. So it's going to be amazing. Amazing. I'm going to have a private jet, bring all my friends out. And you'll be the VIP, and you'll be back there, doing it with me. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. It's coming. It really is. So let's do a morning mantra. Let's do that today. Let's see. I've picked so many of these cards so many times. I need some of the new morning mantras. War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Nope, absolutely nothing. But what that's not a part of my that's not a part of my music. Not playing that, Atlanta. I do like that song though. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. I love that song, but that's not a part of my repertoire. That would not be a part of my repertoire. Okay, let's see. Yes, first stop, Bora Bora for rum and cokes. Drinking in our little coconut shells. Yes, that's the first stop, Ange. That's the first stop. And then the first stop actually, because in order to get to Bora Bora, you have to go through Tahiti. So I think Tahiti is our first stop. We're going to go to Tahiti for a few days, rest and recuperate from our journey. Then we're going over to Bora Bora. We're going to be there for a while. It's not going to be a quick trip. We're going to be in Bora Bora probably for, I don't know, I want to say maybe 3 weeks. This is a long trip, mind you. This is a long trip. Then when we leave Bora Bora, we go back to Tahiti for a week and end that journey of that beautiful sunshine and beautiful crystal blue water. Then we are going to Paris, baby. Paris is the next stop. The next stop, because I have to go to the Louvre. I have to see my little lady, the Mona Lisa. I gotta see the Mona Lisa. Gotta see her. Okay, let's see. Let's pick a card here. Let's see. All right, this is a good one. This is the card with the little elephant. She's sunbathing on the beach. So cute. And she says, or she's in her garden because she's actually watering her flowers. She's watering her friendships. She says, I make like a friendship farmer and fertilize all my easy, joyful friendships. The other ones, well, nature can decide what to do with those. And I agree. I really agree. So yes, I love it. She's fertilizing her friendships like I'm doing here on this platform. Fertilizing my friendships. Some of them ain't gonna make it. The fertilizer may not work for some of them. But yes, I'm fertilizing my friendships with my besties here on this platform. Oh, Jackie Chan. Okay. I get it now, Alana. Because I said Jackie Chan. Yeah. Right, Chantel. Yes, let's just stay at the White Lotus. I don't want to be murdered though, but yes, let's stay at the let's stay at the White Lotus. Let's do that. Let's do that wherever it is. We don't know. I'm sure there's a White Lotus everywhere. So let's see. Is there a White Lotus in Bora Bora? Is there a White Lotus in Thailand? I don't know about in Paris. And I don't know which arrondissement I want to stay in when I go to Paris. Which arrondissement would be the best one to stay in? Because I want to be wherever the Louvre and all that is, but I also want to go to the Sacré-Cœur, the chapel, the church. I want to go there. There's so many places I want to go to. I want to go to Provence. Yes, I want to go to Provence. You know what I would like in the real world? You know, if I had millions and millions and millions and millions, I would buy a chateau in France, somewhere in France. It doesn't, not in Paris, of course, but it would be in Monaco. My mother went to Monaco, and that's one of my destinations. Everywhere that my mother was is where I'm going, because I wasn't with her when she went to Monaco. I was on St. Croix, and she went on a trip and to the Côte d'Azur, and so that's where I will be, at the Côte d'Azur in France. And my mother, you know, I showed the pictures of my mother in London, and she loved it there so much, and I'm definitely going to London. And my mother went to the Wedgwood factory because she was the operations manager for a store chain in the Virgin Islands, and they sold Rosenthal Crystal, Wedgwood, Hummels, Waterford Crystal, not Rosenthal Crystal, Rosenthal China, Waterford Crystal, that kind of thing. And so she went to the Wedgwood factory. So I would like to go there. And I wonder if the gentleman who, I have a piece of Wedgwood from one of the artisans there, and he signed it for me. And I met him. And I wonder if he's still on this planet and if he is still working for Wedgwood. He would be a master somebody now, you know, at this time, because that was decades ago. That was in the 80s. That was over 40 years ago. Or it might have even been in the 70s, but I think it was in the 80s when I met him. And I would love to go and see, you know, and see him, and or just go to the place where the Wedgwood is, because that's where my mother was. I want to do everything that my mother did. I want to go to all the places that she was. You know, I want to take some of her ashes and go to all the places that she was and just sprinkle a little piece of her around. She's been to all over Venezuela. She's been all over, all the Caribbean, everywhere. And I want to go to all those places. A few places I've been to, of course, with her and without. But I want to do all those things. So that's on my bucket list. Those are part of my dreams. You know, so I got my girls coming with me. You know, my girls, they know who they are. And they're coming with me, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Yes, Ange, wherever there is a beach, sunshine, and beautiful people serving me drinks. Yes, and fresh fruit. Yes, we need a cabana boy. Cabana boy. Cabana boy. I need a drink. I need another margarita. I need another pina colada. Come on, cabana. I need another daiquiri. Come on, cabana boy. Keep the rum and cokes on tap. Come on, keep them coming. Absolutely. Yes, Alana, I do need the rest of these decks. I do. This was a gift to me from my beautiful sister, mi hermosa hermana, Selena, the most generous person in the absolute world. The most generous and kind and beautiful inside and out. And she sent me this. And so I've got to get the other decks, you know, and I will get them. So yes. But yeah, the beach, I can't wait to be on the beach. You know, I cannot wait to be on the beach. Or I shouldn't say I cannot wait. You know, that's limiting. I'm excited to be on the beach, and I'm excited to go to Bora Bora and go to Tahiti, and I'm excited to go to Paris, and I'm excited to go all the places that my mommy was. I'm excited to go to the Sacré-Cœur. I'm excited to go to the Louvre and see my little lady. Yes, I'm just excited for everything. Yes, Selena. She's a beautiful, beautiful soul. Got to connect with her channel. Got to. She does so many good videos on so many beautiful decks. And, you know, all her good witchy stuff. I just love it. She's a good witch. And I love all her stuff. I love it. Love it so much. So, yeah. Have I missed anyone here? No, it's just the four of us here today. It's just the four of us. So I know number 4 has got to be take a hike, booba. It's her day off today, and I woke her up and was like, I was holding her. Get on the slide. Get on the slide. She's like, oh, it's my day off, lady. Leave me alone, lady. What's on the front of I do notice what's on the front of the deck, Alana. I do, of course. It's a piggy, of course. Of course. So yes. But yeah, let's see. Let's pull an Angels of Abundance card. Let's see what the angels have got to say today. Let's see. What do the angels have to say today to us, Spirit? Divine Spirit, tell us what we need to know on this beautiful Monday, this last Monday of April. What do we need to know today? What abundance do we need to focus on today? What do the angels want us to focus on today? Okay, let's see what this is. Clearing debts. And she's on a beautiful horse, a beautiful unicorn or a Pegasus. So beautiful. And it's clearing debts. Your self-care, that's what I talked about the other day, the self-love. In the video where the thumbnail says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Yes. And that's something I think we all try to work on. So I just love that. I love it so much. Clearing debts. Yes. It's hard. You know, I was always somebody that paid everything on time. Yes, Selena, we did. I forgot to send you the thumbnail this morning in text message. I forgot. And we were just talking about you. I just said, my beautiful Selena, my soul sister, my love. I was just saying, you know, how generous you are and how kind and how beautiful you are inside and out and how much I love you. I love you so, so, so much. You already know that I do. And so, yes, my love, I love you so much. I'm so glad you were here. See that? We summoned you in. I love it. I love it so much. But yes, Selena, I was saying that I think that I'm going to do this every Monday now. You know, we had the season finale last Monday of Sunrise with Rain. She's taking a hiatus right now. And so I came on live last Monday after that. And I'm like, I think I want to do that now on Mondays. So, and Mondays is a good time for me and a good time in the morning because I don't think we'll get too many of the little teeny boppers because they're in school, wherever they are. I know it's probably 6 hours difference for some of them. and some of them are in Europe and across the country, but hopefully they won't be here. They won't be here. I did not put a restriction on this. I was going to put a restriction, but I didn't. I just put not for children, of course, which doesn't matter because they get in here anyway. But yes, thank you, Selena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, we were just mentioning you and your channel, you know, and how you do all the good witchy stuff on your channel, and how you have such good videos and all your decks and everything. So yeah, we were just talking about you. I mean, you heard it. You heard it. You heard the good news that we love you. So yes, yes. Yeah, she's taking a break. You know, she's taking a break, and it's good for her. Good for her to take a hiatus and a break. We need that sometimes. We all need to, you know, rest and ground ourselves. And so, yes. Ah, you did 2 videos last night. Oh, halfway to Halloween. Oh, in a book VR. Oh, that you were tagged in. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Yes, we all need a break sometimes. And we really do. I agree too. You know, we really do. Because there's so many different energies and we just get tired and we don't want to get burnt out. So we do. Yes, recharge. That's right. Recharge. We need to recharge. But I am recharged today because last week was a little bit rough last week. It was a little rough for me last week over here. Not of my own doing, okay, but it was a little rough. And so I decided that it's time to take my power back, take my energy back. Because why? Because we got the power. And, you know, and just clear my energy and get rid of things that don't serve me. You know, get rid of the things that don't serve me, to continue to always speak my mind as I do, because that's what you come here for, to get the raw, real Lexi talk. And I'm not going to censor myself for anyone. And sometimes that means hurting other people's feelings. And I don't really mean, I'm not setting out to do that. But, you know, it happens. It happens. And we just can't be everything to everybody that they want us to be. We have to protect our peace and protect our energy and do our thing. And so that's what this Monday Ain't Done Nothing to Nobody is all about. Just, you know, recapturing ourselves and moving on to fresh and new beginnings, and knowing that Monday hasn't done anything to anyone. And this is our last Monday of April, our last Monday. Ah, you dressed up again. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that, Selena. Did you wear another witch costume, or did you wear your same? I love that costume that you had on. That costume was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. It was so beautiful. You just looked so beautiful. You looked just like, oh, I don't even know how to say it. You just were glowing, and you just looked so beautiful. So beautiful. Yes, so beautiful. Yes. Yes, stunning. You look stunning. She really did. She really did. And yes, the profile picture that you sent me, I love it. I need to print it and put it here. So I can have you here with my mom and have you here. I need the Dalai Lama, Nancy here. And I got to get a picture of Angie. I'm going to put them all right here. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Going to put them all right there. Yes, glowing, 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 and stepping further into her power. Yes, because we got the power. We need Hilda on this live. Oh, we love you so much, Selena. We do. How is little Miss Darla, Miss Sobrina? How is she doing today? And for those who don't know, mi sobrina is my niece, Darla. Yeah, where you at, Hilda? I sent her the thumbnail, but she probably wasn't on. She might be working today, too. It's Monday. Hilda might be working. You said she's a lunatic, like her cousin, Ma'am, who is crazy as ever. Can you imagine her and Man making mischief, getting into shit? Yes. I welcome it. Come on over. Come on. Ah, Hilda is such a beautiful, beautiful soul. Yes, yes. And that's good, Selena. You're connected with Hilda. Hilda is the truth. And Hilda is really coming into her power and using her throat chakras to speak her stories, her Nova Scotia stories, and things of her past and everything. And I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it so much. So, oh, yes, yes. Yeah, she's amazing. She's so funny, and she gets emotional. She's raw and gritty, and I love that about her. I love that about her. Yeah, she's a goodie. She's a goodie. She's a good egg, as they say. She's one of our soul sisters too. Yes, yes. Because there's nothing fake and phony, and that's what we are all about here. No fakeness, no phoniness. Nobody here is wearing a mask, and because it's so hard to keep those masks on and those veils on, and then they start slipping, and then you start seeing the real bullshit. You don't have to worry about that with any of us here in this platform. None of us that are in this live right now. We are all true, authentic, beautiful beings that come on and do our thing and share our bright lights with the world. And that's what I love. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this collective and this community. Thank you for the hearts. Woo! I love the hearts. I love the hearts. It's so funny. I was moderating for Nancy and Heather, and I said to everybody, let's throw up some hearts. So what did everybody do? They put the hearts. Let me put some in here. They did. It was so cute, but they did this. This is what they did. They did this, right? And so, but I'm like, no, I didn't mean those kind of hearts. So Nancy says, look what Lexi had everybody do. And so Heather's like so confused. She's like, huh? What is that for? It was so funny. And I'm like, it was so freaking funny. I'm like, yes, hearts. Thank you, Selena. I love the hearts. I love the hearts. I love them so much. But yeah, it was so funny. And everybody did put up hearts, and they put up beautiful hearts, but they didn't do the hearts on the side. So I guess I didn't do that well. I love these hearts. Oh, yes, yes. It brightens up our space. Now that I know that you could go in and see the actual chat, because before I'm like, well, if we chat here, we got to go back and put comments on the other chat. I mean, comments after the live goes public, because we can't see the comments. And, my bestie clued me in, and she's like, yes, you can see the comments. You got to do da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay. So I guess they take an hour. And Althea had mentioned that. And she's like, yes, you can see the comments. And I'm like, well, I never see them. Now I know. Now I know. So Nancy, I know you're probably doing things in the background. I know you can hear me. I want to know. You'll have to we'll talk later anyway, but what are you eating today? What is your tea today? Ange pulled for me in the live yesterday. She pulled me, what did she pull me? The tea, a mint tea. So I need to have tea today. And I think I go to the doctor on Monday. Yes, live chat replay. It takes a while to load. But it does appear after the live stream ends. I never knew that until you told me. So I was like, yesterday's day old. Yesterday's day old when you told me. Maple black tea. Yes, Nancy, you told me that yesterday. You were sipping on, or the other Saturday, you were sipping on maple black tea. I need to find that. I need black tea. Yes, and Ange put up the peppermint tea thing for me, and so that was so good. I have my teas of choice right now are I love any kind of lemon tea. I love lemon zinger, but I haven't really been doing this. I like celestial seasonings. I love the peach tea, lemon zinger, raspberry zinger. I haven't really been doing their teas a lot lately. I've been doing the teas in the white box. Is it the medicine something? The medical medicine something? You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. But that tea, yes, and we are all learning from each other. We really are. We are. And I'm so grateful for that. That we are not gatekeepers here, that we share everything with each other, because that's what it's all about. We all want to see everybody succeed here. And so we need to share our knowledge. And when we know things, you know, like you and Selena have to teach me. Like I know you already started teaching me how to do things when I'm moderating, because I would love to be a moderator for Althea because she didn't have any yesterday. And I would have loved to have been in there and done that. But I need to know how to do all the, make sure that I put everybody's links in and everything. So I really have to practice that and do it a couple times. Like maybe when Zoe goes live or something, I can practice and putting things in. So I need to do that. I need to learn how to do that. So, you know, I can be good, because I would love to be one for Althea, because she really needed one yesterday. And I mean, I was trying to do the best I can, like the readings are closed and all that stuff. But, you know, nobody was reading or looking at it because, of course, I didn't have that wrench. I didn't have that wrench. So I need the wrench. So yes, yes. Yes, lemon zinger, add another, yes, another tea bag of just hibiscus. I love that, Selena. I always have mixed tea. My tea of choice right now is ginger. I love ginger tea. And I usually mix it, sometimes it depends. I'll mix it with the green tea. And I add like, you know, the red Solo cups? Well, they have little mini red Solo cups, like shot cups. And I add a cup full of that of apple cider vinegar with the mother. That apple cider vinegar, not the crappy apple cider vinegar. I add that in, and I don't use Bragg's because Bragg's is so watered down and it's not my vinegar of choice. Even though everybody loves Bragg's, but I don't. I bought one time and it was, I could see through it. I could see my hand through it. I'm like, what is wrong with this? It was so clear and just not right. So, you know. Yes, Alana. Hey, Jackie. Good afternoon, my love. Good afternoon. Yes, absolutely. Spreading love and joy is absolutely what we want to be doing. But warriors of light and love who are willing to light the darkness are also needed. The shadow workers, yes, they're also needed. Most definitely. They are, to a certain extent. We can't take all that on ourselves sometimes. The person who needs the shadow work needs to do it on their own sometimes. They need to do that work and not put that on to somebody else. But I get you. I get you. And yeah, so Jackie, how are things going there in County Cork? What's happening in County Cork today? But yes. Hi, Kristen Louise. How are you? Good morning. Oh, well, I'm doing good, Jackie. It's a new day. And what's that song by Nina Simone? And I'm feeling good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. That's Miss Taro D's song. And I'm feeling good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Feeling good. It's the last Monday of April, so new beginnings are getting ready to happen. And a great shift is coming. If you watched my video yesterday, you know. And after that video, I watched Sacred Knowledge Tarot. She pulled the same card I pulled, a great shift. I screamed when I saw that. I screamed in the video when I pulled that card, popped out, when it was jumped out. But when she did it on her live, on her video last night, it was a Leo reading that I watched. I think it was if it wasn't a Leo one, it was What You Need to Know. But I think it was a Leo. I'm not sure. and Ange knows. And I screamed, I hollered when I saw that card pop out at the end of her video. I was like, ah! And everything for her resonates with me always. And there's so many synchronicities, so many of the things she says that you're going to see, or the numbers or whatever, all of that. It's always floating around me, always floating around me. Okay, your friend called for a tarot reading. Oh, yes, who his wife passed. Yes, yes. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice, Jackie. So he'll come for dinner. So what's on the menu? What are you cooking for dinner tomorrow for Nick and his family? Yes. Okay, Nancy. Yes, you're going to chat with Heather. Okay, love you. Lasagna. Yes, I love lasagna. Now, is it lasagna with bolognese, with meat, with bechamel, or is it lasagna with primavera, with veggies? Or is it lasagna where you use the cream bechamel? I don't like that kind of lasagna. I don't want white creamy shit on none of my food. I don't want that. I want ricotta and mozzarella in my lasagna. That's what I want. I'm an Italian girl. I think in a past life I was Italian because I love Italian food. I can cook Italian food sometimes better than the Italians can. I will admit that. And as well as Chinese too. I'm a very good cook of Chinese food. But also, one of my mother's best friends when I was a little girl was Italian. And so I learned a lot, even as a little girl. Ah, you love the white creamy shit. Jackie, you said you laughing in your car. Jackie, I don't like creamy shit, and I definitely don't want no white creamy shit on none of my food. So if you're cooking for me and inviting me, just know that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I won't be coming that night when you have the white creamy stuff. I'll come the next day. Oh my God. Supper. And somebody just tuning into here is like, what is she talking? What? They're like, wait, what? That is so funny. Yes, store that away. Store that away for future reference. Now, when I show up in County Cork, because you know when I'm doing my world tour, I've got to come to Jackie. So I'm going to come to you, and yes, you'll have that in your memory bank. Yeah, you know what, Jackie, when I come, I want some really good Irish soda bread and some good tea, and I don't know what else. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos of people in Ireland, like actual people, not like movies and, fake shit, and trying to see when they go to certain restaurants and stuff, what they order and what they have. So I need to know, like, what's the good stuff. I don't know if I want to try haggis, but I mean, I could probably try that. I don't know if I want a whole big freaking bowl of that shit. Maybe a spoonful, because I do love organ meat. I do love liver. I do love that. And I think haggis has some of that in it, I believe. Maybe. So, it's Scottish. Okay, so it's not Irish, it's Scottish. So I'll have to go to Scotland, and I'll have to go to Edinburgh, because I want to go to Edinburgh. I want to see the cows, and I want to go there, and so I can have haggis in Edinburgh. Yeah, in Edinburgh. I can go to Edinburgh. Is that how you say it? Edinburgh. Yes, I've got to go there. I have one of the girly pops who I follow. Her husband is Irish. I think, well, maybe he's Scottish, but they moved to Edinburgh, and it's beautiful there. And they moved from Virginia, from here, from the States. She's American, he's Irish or Scottish, and they moved there. So I just love it. I love watching their videos. Bacon or corned beef with cabbage. Okay, and mashed potatoes. Okay, I can have that. I can definitely have that. Because that's a St. Patrick's staple here that people make. And I love cabbage. I love corned beef. So that would be good. That's a good one, Jackie. So I will have that. I will. Hi, Sharon. Sending hugs and prayers to you too. Blessings, blessings. So yes, definitely, definitely. I love this conversation today. Now, I know when I go to Canada to see my sisters in Canada, that yes, happy birthday and big hugs to everybody who had a birthday in April and all the Tauruses, the Taurus season. My dear Nancy, she's gone now, but Nancy is a Taurus. Her birthday's coming up in May. Yes. I know bacon, right? Kristen Louise, I love bacon. Just give me bacon. My mother, that was her favorite thing. But when she got sickly and everything, and she had lost some of her teeth, she couldn't really chew it, and she always wanted it. And I'm like, Mommy, you can't chew it really. And the last thing she wanted that, and I didn't make it for her because I'm like, well, she can't even really chew it. And she got so mad at me. She's like, I'm never ready. All right. I was like, I'm sorry, Mommy. But you know, I should have taken a cue from my mother when her baby brother passed away. And my mother was there and she carried that to her grave too. Or, well, she's not buried, but she carried it with her to the other world. Is my uncle wanted milk. He had cancer and he had gotten really sick. And my mom had gone up to spend some time with him and everything in the Bronx in New York. And he wanted milk, but I guess the doctors, either some of the medication he was taking or something. And yes, and I'll take two. And the doctors wouldn't let him have milk, and that's all he wanted. And my mother said, well, honey, you can't have it because the doctors wouldn't let you, didn't want him to have it. And he passed not having that. And my mother beat herself up about that for years until she died. She did, you know, because she said she should have just given him the milk. And that wasn't one of the things that had to relieve guilt over about. But I do wish in hindsight that I would have just made the bacon and gave it to her. She could have sucked on it, you know? I mean, I could have just gave her the bacon, right? So sometimes we need to just do things, make other people happy. Just do it. You know, just fucking do it. Just give it to them. Just give it to them. Ah, yes. Oh, so the piggies are cannibals, huh? They like bacon. They like eating themselves or eating their friends. Oh, Jackie, yes, you cooked your dinner. Oh, yes, in the morning at 9 a.m. Oh, yes. What did you make, Jackie? Did you cook in a like a crock pot or an instant pot or something, or you just prepared everything and have it waiting for you when you get home and you just have to reheat and do at that time? Yes, just make the bacon, Kristen Louise. Isn't that that's just a good life's philosophy, right? We need some merch for our collective that says, just make the bacon. Just make it. Just give them the bacon. Just give them the bacon. Give them the bacon. There's a video, Mariah Carey, and she has the late, great ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. He was a rapper with the Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan with the Wu. And he's doing a feature in her video. And he wants to wear a wig. And she's like, give him the wig. Just give him the wig. Because I guess, you know, the producers, whatever, didn't want it. And she's like, give him the wig. Just give him the wig. So what I say is, give the bacon. Just give him the bacon. That's it. Allison, my love, good morning. Yes, bacon every single day. That's right. It's one of the most favorite things, right? The smell of it alone. My mother used to make bacon, but she would go in the kitchen and make bacon for herself and eat the bacon and not leave bacon for everybody else. And that used to piss me off because I'm like, Mommy, you know that bacon, I don't care if you're a vegetarian, vegan, or not. When anybody smells fucking bacon, they want bacon. I'm like, how did you come out here and make like 2 slices of bacon and didn't make bacon for everybody else? You know that we can smell it. Like, oh my God. Oh, They're old ancestors that are way past their prime. Okay. Oh my God. So Allison, are you on your break in between bus driving? You're done for the day, I'm sure, because it's 10:10, everybody. It's 10:10. Blessings. It's 10:10. Angel numbers. 10:10. Ah. But I wish everybody well today. I wish everybody nothing but happiness and joy. Happiness and joy. Okay, at 9, and then you go back at 2. Okay. That's kind of like here, the bus drivers. The last school that's in my area where Zoe works, she works across from her high school where she graduated. And then in the back of where she works is a middle school and an elementary school. And the middle school is the latest. Here, it goes in at 9:15. It's so late. The kids are still waiting on the bus at 9 a.m. I'm like, I don't know what time these kids get to school. But and they get, they get out later. So sometimes, especially in the beginning of the year, when you have a new bus driver and they don't know the route and everything, these kids don't get home till late. I remember one year, Zoe, when she was in elementary school, she had a bus driver who really didn't know, was getting lost. And we were waiting and waiting and waiting for my poor baby. She was in kindergarten. It was her first day of school. And we were waiting and waiting. They were all, my whole family, we were all at the bus stop. There were like about 20 cars at the bus stop waiting because we were getting ready to say something to this bus driver. But she was new and she didn't know the route. And so it just took her time. And at that time, I'm like, my God, my baby's on the bus. She's going to have to pee. And all this stuff is going on. And school got out at like 2. And my baby didn't get home till 6 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, that was scary for me. Because I'm like, I should have just picked her up at school. But I was working and I couldn't pick her up at school. So I'm like, where is my child? Ah, ah. Right. Where you can track the bus, yes, and see exactly where it is, Kristen. And I'm sure they probably have that here now too. I don't know. North Carolina is a little behind on some things. And I'm sure that now, they can dispatch the bus driver and call the bus driver and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's that, and it happens here every year. There have been so many times where little kindergartners have been on the bus, like after a long day of school, they've fallen asleep and the bus driver didn't check and got off the bus, parked the bus up and left the child on the bus. I mean, there's been a lot of that that's happened here, a lot of that. And it's so disheartening. And then you just don't want your kids on the bus, But I know Allison is on the case. And I know Allison don't take no shit when she's on that bus. I know you don't. And I know you are like the super Dalai Lama of the bus drivers is Allison. I know that for a fact. Yes, to do a child check after every finished route. Yes, of course that never happens, Allison. Of course it doesn't. But like I said, Mecklenburg County here in Charlotte, they're a little lax. And I'm sure that that's something that the bus drivers are taught, but they don't do. They just don't do it. Somebody had asked me one time, I lost my job back in 2005. For a while, I was a legal assistant at a law firm. And I had lost my job. And so one of a family friend, an acquaintance, she's like, oh, well, you should get a job as a bus driver. I'm like, in a pig's fucking eye, I will not. I don't have patience for that. I love children, but I cannot tolerate rudeness. And I cannot tolerate bullying and all that. And I would have had that job for 2.5 seconds because I would have cussed somebody out, somebody's mama out. And I would have wanted to spank somebody's child. So that was it for me. And I have never used corporal punishment on my child at all. Never have. Now, my mother has used it on me in the past because that's what parents did back then. And I'm still here. I survived it. But she was never abusive or anything like that. But I think about that and I'm like, I can't touch anybody's child and I can't cuss out somebody's mama. Yes, yes, by every law and protection. Yes, yes. Yes, sip, sip. Everybody sip, sip. Take a few sips. Not you, Jackie, if you're still driving, but everybody else, take some sips. Take some sips. Ah, yeah, it's so funny. Thank you, Sharon. You and Ange are just the best. The bestest of the bestest. You and Ange. Okay, good. Jackie, you took your sips. Okay. Yes, yes. No, can't do that. Can't do that, Atlanta. I would never do that. You know, I would never chastise anybody's child like that. But the kids here, I see them at the bus and I see them all around. These kids here are so rude and very rude. And they will cuss you out in a minute. And Zoe always says, "Oh God, please, mommy," because the little kids in this neighborhood where I live, they are some rude little motherfuckers. Okay, they are very rude, and I will not hesitate to tell you something. And I'm like, and bring your mama over here too, so I could tell her too, because it's the rudeness. We were never rude children. Are you kidding me? On my way home from the bus to my house every day, my mother knew everything. Bye, Jackie. Enjoy your dinner. My mother knew everything. She knew by the time I got home, she probably got a phone call or a message from everybody. She knew, because I never got in trouble as a kid. I never was in a fight. Nothing. The only thing I was doing was I wanted to stop at the candy store on the way home and buy junk food. That's it. That's it. But you know, our parents knew that. Our parents knew that. And they knew that the community and the neighborhood were looking out for us at that time, you know. Yes, the installation of cameras all over the bus, yes, has pretty much corrected that. The kids are quite well behaved overall. I had one middle schooler that was an issue, and he's off the bus now, yes. Now, they will do that here. They will here put you, they will take the kids off the bus. I know when Zoe was in kindergarten, and she's 27 now, so this was in 2003. And Zoe was in kindergarten, and there was a little boy, and he was special needs, so he was in the front seat in his car seat and everything, strapped in, and Zoe used to sit next to him, and he was nonverbal. But I think there was something about Zoe that and when Zoe got on the bus, he would just scream and perform and everything. And he scratched her one day, her beautiful face, and they put him off the bus. They put him off the bus. And I'm like, poor baby. Because he didn't know he was special needs. You know, I believe he was autistic or on the spectrum of some sort, nonverbal. And I felt so bad for that baby, but I also was like, my poor baby's face. But he didn't know. So he was like, I don't know, mommy. I'm like, oh, like poor things, you know, poor thing. Okay, that's good, Allison. The parents can view footage. Yes, yes. Well, that's good, right? And there's no denying. It's like a CYA, right? It's like covering your ass, covering everybody's ass with that. And I love that. I love that. Yes, yes. To have things captured on film, it's important. And in this day and age, everybody's out with their cameras and their phones anyway doing it, so that the company does it, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes. Yeah, and you can't slap anybody's child. You cannot. You will go to jail. I can't do that. No, no, no. Hi, Kids Curious Adventures. Oh my goodness. How are you? I don't think you've been to one of my lives before. You always comment on my videos, and I love that. How are you? Happy Monday. It's so good to see you. So good to see you here. Thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, this is a new series that I'm starting every Monday morning. possibly at 9 a.m. next Monday morning on the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, or as I said in my video yesterday, Cinco de Tego, because Tego was my little French Boston Terrier Bulldog mix that passed away in 2016, and Tego loved chips. And so when Tego passed, we decided to call Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Tego. So Cinco de Tego next Monday. Also, I'm going to probably pre-tape, but next Monday is our 3rd month anniversary. So you know I'm going to be here. And also the Q&A. But the Q&A, I don't think the Q&A will be live because it'll take too much time. And I have an 11:30 a.m. doctor's appointment. So we will either go live maybe an hour earlier. So maybe we'll go live at 8 a.m. next Monday. And maybe I could sprinkle in a couple of questions in here, Q&A. But yes, if you have a question, you can go to my last video on yesterday, which was April 27th. And that video yesterday, what did I even talk about yesterday? God only knows. You know me, I go off on a tangent about some shit. I don't know. Oh, I think I pulled cards yesterday. I think I pulled cards for the collective yesterday. I think, let's see what we did yesterday. What did you do, girl? Oh yeah, no, I did pull cards at the end, but it was your story is not over, and it was my video talking about the analogies between Tom Brady and myself, how Tom Brady was picked, he was the 199th draft pick in 2000, 199th. And look at where Tom Brady ended up, right? So it's like, it's not where you start, it's how you finish. So that's what my video was about yesterday. So if you go to that video, yesterday's video, you will, thank you, Sharon. You will see, you could, let me start over. If you go to yesterday's video, you go to today's video later. There'll be a video up later today. If you go to yesterday's video, you can put a question down in the comments. Anything you want to ask me, my thoughts on something, or what, you know, something about me, or whatever. You can put it in the comments, and I will try to put that in on May 5th. And we have so many good questions this time. We have a lot of good questions. So I'm excited for that. Yes, rudeness is not allowed. Rudeness is not allowed. Bye, Kristen Louise. Yeah, rudeness is not allowed at all. Yes, the 1122 card was yesterday. Yes, it was. And that 1122 card was also on Sacred Knowledge Tarot's video at the end. And that just blew my mind. I screamed so loud. Zoe was like, what happened? Because, you know, she doesn't watch my videos. I do watch my videos on her platform, though. So technically, she does watch. Shh, she does watch. Guess who's in the building? It's my baby sister, Hilda. You got the power. Yes, girl. We were talking about you earlier. I'm like, where is my sister? She ain't here. She ain't here. Hello, Hilda, my beautiful Nova Scotia's Organic to the Land stories. How are you this morning, baby sis? How are you, my love? So, yes. But yeah, you know, it's hard with kids. You know, it's just hard. It's hard. So, okay, Allison, love you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Be safe on the road. So, yes. So, let's pull an angel number. Let's do that. And the angel number from yesterday is right on top. 1122. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Let's get a good angel number today for the collective. Tell us what we need to know today on this last Monday of April 2025. Let's see, on this beautiful sunny day here, election day in Canada, across the pond. It's not across the pond, though. It's not across the pond, but maybe British Columbia could be across the pond. Up in North America. Okay. Oh, this card is so apropos. It's the 0909 card. Just jumped out for us. Thank you, Spirit. And this card says new beginnings. Because what is today? It's Monday, baby. And Monday ain't done nothing to nobody. So it is a new beginning. And this card can symbolize a lot of things. Not this card, the number 0909 can symbolize great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, and I'm going to leave it at that. Season finales, if you will. Conclusions, yes. And big love. Big love. I have big love for you. I got big love for you. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. Well, that is already in the works for me. You are completing something major. Yes, in more ways than one. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Yes. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Similar to the 1122 yesterday, and also to the Sonia Choquette card. Ask your guides. It was the adventure guardian angel yesterday. So yes, that's speaking all around to me. And I know that and the card right behind it, I got to read this one. I have to, because it's so apropos. 0606. So we had 0909. Thank you, Spirit. 0606. And it's commitment, which is what I've made here to this channel. Commitment to be here every single day, and now to be here every Monday with you all. I did have a commitment with the beautiful Rain. She's decided to take a hiatus and get some much needed rest and, refresh herself. And so Lexi decided that I got to do my own live. So I got to do my own thing. And since I always say Monday ain't done nothing to nobody, which was something that one of my dear friends, radio DJ on St. Croix, what he always says, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that as my thumbnail and my title for this series every Monday. And this card and 0606, this number and commitment, it means commitment, but it can also mean loyalty, responsibility, truth, which is all you're going to get here on this channel, love, light, that's all you're going to get here too, spiritual realms, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. And what did I talk about yesterday? Protecting our peace. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Like Hilda does, like I do, like a lot of us do here. Open your fucking throat chakras. Do the work. Open up. Tell the truth. Get real, people. Come on. Stop living behind, not you all. Not you. But whoever else is going to be watching this. Come on. Stop hiding behind the mask and the veils of the bullshit. And just be real, beloved. Just be real. Release worries by speaking your truth. I did a conversation with somebody about this, and I might have put it in one of my videos too, but I don't worry. It's been decades. Because you have a higher power to speak to every single day. To ask them to help you every single day. Yes, 100, Hilda. And, basically, you need to speak out and ask for help when you need it. Journal, do some automatic writing, get the shit out. Because if you're worrying, how is your higher power going to help you? How is divine spirit going to help you? How is Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Samuel, Archangel Gabriel, how are these people going to help you? How is God going to help you? How is Mother Mary? How are your spirit and guides? How is anybody going to help you if you don't let them, and you don't speak out, and you don't ask and tell them what you want and shout it out if you have to? It's not like, oh, I need this. No. Come on out with the force. That's what they want to hear. I need this from you right now, Spirit. I need to know what's going on. I need this right now. And thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Believe me. It's gonna happen. Believe me. They're gonna answer you. You're gonna get that clarity. You're gonna get that. And when you worry about things, you negate anything about your spirituality, your higher power, all of that. You're just negating all that. You're just shitting all over that. So don't worry. I don't worry about things. I don't. It's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. When it's going to happen, whatever, I don't. And the next thing that I'm still working on, of course, is getting rid of that lack mindset of, oh, we don't have enough money for that right now, or we don't have this for that. Stop that. And I have to remind myself every day to stop those thoughts, because we are abundant. And that's why I say, which I said here earlier, for the couple that were here, I think it was just Ange and Nancy probably at that time, is that the divine spirit mantra and prayer. And there's another one too that I have that I got from Sonia Choquette, and it's like to say out loud, higher self, divine spirit in me, move me this day in the direction of my highest expression, my highest good, my highest contribution. Move my mind, move my mouth, move my eyes, move my heart, and move my will. Move my body in the highest direction this day. Speak to your spirit and guides, your higher power, your angels, whoever you align yourself with, and then get all of that out, and then do the shadow work too. Of what I said the other day. I'm sorry that this happened to you. I'm sorry that you experienced this. Say these things to yourself. I'm worthy of love. All of that to get your throat chakra going and to get you out of that negative mindset and negative things. It's really important for us to do the work every single day. It's important for that because there's so many negative things and so many things going on in the world, and we don't want ourselves to be bogged down with any of that crap. We just don't want to. And we don't want to take on other people's bullshit and other people's crap and other people's everything. We don't want to take it. We want to be there for our friends. We want to hold space. But there's a boundary. You have to have boundaries, which is what, I'm working on right now and what Ange is working on. And you have to have boundaries, and you have to set them for yourself, because boundaries are for you, not for the other person. Because you can't control the other person's thoughts and the other person's what they say and any of that. You can't control that. The boundary is just for you. And then you have to keep that boundary up and act on that boundary. If you're being triggered, or if somebody comes in and they're saying something, you have to say, nope, I'm not doing this, and I'm leaving this area, and I'm leaving this here, and I'm whatever. I've got to go now. And that's it. And cut that shit off. Cut it off at the knees. Cut it off at the knees. You have to. We have to do those things. And this week was a week for me. It was a week of fucking weeks. It was a week of weeks. And I know that Spirit wanted me to do certain things and be there for certain people and do stuff, but it was rough. It was rough. And especially this week, it's been a week today since we lost Pope Francis. And that was something that was really, really, upsetting for me. not upsetting that he died, because he lived his life and he lived the best life. And he did his last duty serving the people during Easter, serving the masses, serving the people that he loved. And that was amazing. And God said, you know what, my son, you've done your work. You've done it. And so now it's time to come home and rest, be out of that body of pain, and out of that body of you can't breathe, and out of that body that he was, bound to a wheelchair, and to come and live your life in glory, and to come and live your life. And the sadness for me was that we lost such a good person, because he really tried to bridge that gap to bring in, the beautiful everybody, no matter how you identify, no matter what is going on with you. He really encompassed love, and he wanted to share. He wanted to have everybody come in. He wanted to have everybody come in. And that to me was everything, because no pope before him had ever done that. Not even Pope John Paul had done that. And Pope Benny, well, he didn't do anything as far as I'm concerned. But it was a good thing that he stepped down, and which was the first time that had ever happened. But when we got Pope Francis, we got somebody that was like something new, a new voice. And I hope that when the conclave gets together on May 7th, because now they're in their period of mourning for Pope Francis, and then paying their respects, and then on May 7th, the conclave will go in behind closed doors. Right now, they're in their, silence. They have the vow of silence. They cannot speak. They cannot talk. A couple have said things, but they're not supposed to. We have some cardinals and that who are in their 40s, which I would love to see somebody young who can be there for a long time and who can move forward with the church and bringing us closer together as a collective. And I'm looking forward to see, I hope they don't pick somebody who's old. 2 have abstained because they were too old to travel. And if you're over 80, you're not going to be picked. We have one that is 79. He's just making the cut. His birthday is next month, so he's just making this cut. But yeah, so I'm really interested to see what will happen. What will happen. So yes, let me go. Let me read the comments. Let's see what's happening here. What have I missed? Let's see. I don't know. Hilda, you talking about sorry for your rudeness. What's rude? There's nothing rude about you. You are your natural, authentic, beautiful self, baby sister. So I don't know what you're apologizing for. People need to apologize to you because they can't handle the truth. I said it. Yeah, Hilda, you are not rude at all. You're authentic and you tell your truth. That's what we're here to do. Tell our stories and tell our truth. I tell my truth here. Authenticity and authentic. That was my word for 2025, as well as consistent, intentional. Those are my words. And I tell the truth. And I have a mouth of a sailor. And if you don't like it, well, guess what? Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. As Demi Lovato says, sorry, not sorry. Yes. Then that means that this platform that we have is not for you. And everybody is not for everybody. So, it's okay. You're not hurting my feelings. You don't like what Hilda has to say and you don't like what I have to say. You're not hurting our feelings because there's so many people. And like I say all the time, and Hilda already knows this because we have such meaningful, deep conversations, is that, There's a great shift coming. I said it yesterday with the card 1122, and I said it before that card jumped out, and I screamed in that video. I said I was just talking about the big shift. It's coming. You know, we are the chosen ones, and it's coming. It's coming. We are headed this way. We are headed up. You know what I tell you, that fifth dimension? Yes. Yes. We're not here in the 3D. At least I'm not. I'm not down there. So we are headed up. We are headed up. All the way up. Yes. That's where we're going. Yes, may the 4th be with us. May the 4th be with us. And we have a new podcast, Alana, Zoe, and myself. Alana, Banana, Zesty Zoe, and Sexy Lexi. And that is The Spiritual Void from A to Z. And come and join us on May 4th. On May 4th, we will be doing a live chat at the premiere of our podcast. And then shortly after, you'll see another episode too. And then we'll get back to you with more episodes in the future. So come and join us. Come and join us. Oh, is everything okay, Selena, with Darla? Is everything going okay with her? Yes, Spirit hears your worry and gives you more until you get it. Yes, Spirit does hear your worry, but worrying doesn't get you anywhere. It really, worrying to me, worrying is negative. In my opinion, that's just me. That's for Lexi, not for anybody else. That's for Lexi. Because I feel like, why do we have God, and why do we have Spirit, and why do we have our guides, and why do we have our angels, and why do we have our ancestors who are gang right here? I said that in the video yesterday. They are gang. I know my angels are here. When they left me that message this morning, 8:09, I looked at the clock, 8:09. My birthday is 8:09. And I read that this morning before some of you were here. And I'm going to read that again. What I wrote down, that 8:09 is a message from my angels that something of significance is coming to an end, baby. Well, we've had a few things come to an end this week. We've had an end to a few things this week, and we're going to have an end to a few things coming up. Oh, yes, we are. It says that something of significance is coming to an end or conclusion in your life. Yes, and I know that, and I'm dealing with that right now. This may set off a chain reaction with other related and unrelated situations or issues. Yeah. Also, drawing to a close. So, yes. And what I wrote at the end of this was a season finale, so to speak. Oh, yeah. Lexi's going to have a few season finales. There's going to be a few season finales coming to an end here. There's going to be a few. And, you know, a few people may get hurt by it, but you know what? It's got to happen. Got to happen. Got to move on. We got to move on. But, you know, I know my angels are gang because they sent me that message after all the bullshit that I dealt with this last week. Over and over and over and over again. The angel said, listen here, baby girl, we got you. Gang, we got you, baby girl. And I saw that. I was getting dressed, getting ready to get ready for the live this morning. And I looked up and at 8:09, I'm like, yes, because 8:09, Zoe and I always send that to each other every day. 8:09 is my birthday. 8:09 is very significant to me. But that meaning, what I got this morning from my angels, yes. Yes, they were speaking to me this morning. They are here, gang, here with me. So, yes. And I just love that. Yes, powerful sequence in those numbers, Hilda. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sharon, so much. Yes, Darla's birthday, mi sobrina. Her birthday is August 9th. I think we need to have a double party that day. A double party. We already got something in the works for that night, for the wee hours of the morning of August 9th. You know, me and my bestie got some shit. We got some shit cooking. But that day, is going to be fabulous. And I have got to spend that day with my little Darla. Yes, yes. You never know. You know, Selena, I tell you, my brother's in Philly. All my niece, all my nephews, my great nieces. I have a great nephew. I've only seen three of my nephews, my brother's older children, are the only ones that I know. I don't know my niece, and I don't know all of their kids or anything. And so, you know, my dream this year, and I keep, you know, in the process of manifesting this, is that I will end up in Philly at some point. My brother has macular degeneration and he's going blind, and I would really like to see him before he's totally blind and really cannot see me at all. I mean, he could see shadows and some things, and I would really like to come to Philly. So, you know, if I'm coming to Philly, I gotta see my sister and my niece. So my sister Selena and my niece Darla. So you know that's gonna happen. I don't know if it'll happen in August, but I'm working on some things. I'm working on some things. So yes, yes. And yes, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Yes, Selena. And you know, and if it's not then, it will happen. I really want it to happen before it gets cold again. And because I haven't seen my brother in 12 years. As a matter of fact, next week, May 11th, which is Mother's Day, May 11th is the anniversary of me getting my Bachelor of Arts degree from Belmont Abbey College at the age of 49. And my brother came. He came. And so that was the last time I saw him, that we were together. And we speak all the time. That was the last time that I saw him. And my sister, who lives in Chicago, I haven't seen her, and she's ill too. And I haven't seen her. She's like about 19 years older than me. And my brother is about 17 years, almost 18 years older than me. And those are my father's first two children. And I'm the baby of that bunch too. So I'm the baby. I'm the baby Milner. I'm the little baby Milner. The baby auntie, the baby sister. And so I haven't seen my sister, and all three of us want to get together. Like my sister and I both want to go to Philly to see my brother. And so I'm hoping that we can manifest this and that we'll be able to do that. You know, I'm really hoping so. So I'm keeping hope alive with that. I really am. I really am. Yes, Philadelphia cream cheese. Not the same thing, Atlanta, but yes. That's just the name of it. That ain't got nothing to do with Philly. Yes, Sharon, thank you so much for being here. You and Ange just are keeping this live going, are keeping it going. Bye there, Sharon. We love you so much. We love you so much. Sleep well. Yes, sleep well. So, Philly cheesesteak. Now, yes. Now, Philly cheesesteak is definitely a Philly staple. Philly cheesesteak. And then you have your different ones. You have either Geno's, and I can't think of the name of the other one. You got to help me out with that one, Selena, if you know. But that's a big rival too. It's a big rival. Either you like it with the cheese whiz, or you just like it with the cheese, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. A whole thing. So yes, I appreciate Sharon so much. She's amazing. She's amazing. When she comes in, you know, like Ange and you, Selena, you guys come in and you all just throw down that wrench and take over and do the damn thing. And that's what I want to do, especially for, I really want to do that, you know, for Soul Whisperer. I really want to do that and be able to go to some of her things when I'm available and be there for her when other people aren't available. So I want to, you know, get better at being a mod, getting better at least doing all the, putting in all the links putting in all the links. That's something that I'm not familiar with. So I just want to get good at that and putting in the links where people can actually, you know, click on them, because sometimes we put links up in the chat and you can't click on them. I want to be able to make sure that they're clickable in the chat, and then that they're there for when the chat comes live. So, oh yes, they do. The piggies do. Get them piggies under control, Atlanta. Get them under control, girl. They take it over. Get them under control. You're the leader there. You're not leading too well. You let them run amok. Yes, yes. Yes, Hilda, trying to get better with that. Spiritual gangsters. Yes. That's what we are. Spiritual gangsters. Spiritual gangsters. Yes, 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 we are. So yes, ladies, let's see. We've been here. All right, we've got about 9 more minutes. Let's make this a 2-hour live. So we got 9 more minutes to chop it up. So anybody got anything to say in this chat? What you got to say? What you want to share with us? There's too many. Well, you know what? You know what that means. You already know the answer to your own question. Or would you like your big sister to tell you what that means? That means you got to get rid of a few. There's too many, so some of them got to go. They got to go. Cards for the collective. Yes, let's do some cards for the collective. Thanks, Ange. Let's see. We got 10 minutes. Let's do a couple. We'll do some oracles today. And let's see. We've done our angel numbers. So let's do some oracles. Some oracles. Let's see. We're going to start off. The first oracle we're going to start off with is Raise Your Vibration Oracle, Kyle Gray. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because, you know, usually Spirit always throws out Hilda's card. Hilda's card always comes out for us in this. And that is, I call back my power, because it's right here on the top of the deck. So let's see. Spirit, tell me what the collective needs to know today, Spirit. What do they need to know on this last Monday of April 2025 in the Taurus season? So Spirit, Divine Spirit, give us a good message today. You've always given us good messages. You always give us what we need to know. You always speak the truth. So give us a good message today, Spirit, for the collective. These cards are so hard. They're so hard. They're hard cards. They're hard. I'm not doing the ruffle, and all that shit. We're not doing that. Not doing that this morning. All right, come on, Spirit. Give us something, Spirit. Okay, let's split the cards. All right, Spirit. I'm knocking on your door, Spirit. Ah! Well, collective, this is so apropos for today. My light attracts light. Yes, well, I know my light attracts light. I hope your light attracts light. I hope it does. I hope it does. Let's see what the book says on this one. Let's see. What does Kyle Gray say about this? My light attracts light. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The message for this card is it feels good to be the light that I am. Yes, it does. Whoop, whoop. Yes, it does. It feels so good to be the light that I am. So good to be the light that I am. So, so good. You know, that's what I want to do here always. I want to just be a projection of light. Yes, Ange. Yes, riffle shuffling is so therapeutic, Alana. But sometimes I have very small hands, and sometimes it hurts my hands. And if the cards aren't pliable yet, because I haven't really dealt with these cards a lot, I don't do riffle shuffling. You know, that's not for me on certain cards. Some cards, yeah, but not on these. And yes, keep shining, keep smiling, knowing you can always count on me. For sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be there with you forevermore. Me with my terrible singing, because Zoe's not here to sing for me. That's what friends are for. Yes. You knew I was going to fucking sing it. I'm like Althea. Althea has a beautiful voice, so she sings all the songs. Zoe is a singer, a songstress. She has the most beautiful voice ever, but she doesn't really sing anymore like that. But she has a beautiful, beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Okay. Light is attractive in nature. When we shine brightly, shine bright like a diamond, we attract other great lights. And these lights can come in the form of people, opportunities, even angels. Right now, divine beings are surrounding you. What did I say? Gang, gang, baby, gang, gang. They're here, and I know they're with you. I just love that so much. They're holding you in a sacred and safe space so that you can be the light that you are. Yes, and I thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful card, and I thank you to my guides and my angels and saints that are always here, my beautiful ancestors that are always here, my beautiful mommy, my beautiful jewel, which I thank every day, every morning. That's the first thing I do when I get up in the morning. And I thank them and I pray to them every day. And I know that they're proud of me. I know that they're proud of me. And they're here, you know, rooting for me and pushing me forward. They're always with me. I never feel alone. They're always with me. Being a light is about expressing your individual self in a way that is unashamed and unapologetic. Did you hear that, Hilda? Did you hear that? Being a light, I'm going to say it again for the collective and for my baby sister Hilda. Being a light is about expressing your individual self in a way that is unashamed and unapologetic. So this is coming from your big sister. I better not ever hear you apologize ever again for what you say and how you feel or anything. Because no, we're not fucking sorry. We're not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We're not. Because we're speaking our truth. And that's what we were told to do in this space. That is what we were guided to do. That is what I was guided to do when I came here on January 5th, 2025. 5 being the number of change. And this platform has changed my life forever, 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 forever. And yes, it's confirming. And I love you. You know that, you know I love you. You know I don't play about you. You know it. You know it. I don't play about you. And this is for you. This is for you. And if you feel that you've had to dim your light or hide your talents in order to fit into certain spaces, and this includes your family, know that this is a lifetime in which your soul has chosen to surmount limitations. And we are not about that on this channel. We're not about that. We don't censor ourselves here. We don't censor our feelings here. None of that. Because if your family can't get with you, and I've said this to a few people here, okay, bye, Atlanta, if you're going to feed the piggies. You know, stop it. Stop censoring yourself to make other people feel good. Stop wearing that mask and that veil. Because that mask and that veil can stay on forever. It cannot. So, yes, don't do it. As my daughter says, don't do it. Don't do it. You are doing that now, and this starts with seeing your own true self. Yes, you got to see your own true self. Today, the universe is honoring that self. Know that the greater force of creation is grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful for the steps you have already taken to face your fears and express yourself more authentically in the world. You were not born to suffer. You were not born to hide. You were not born to hide, Hilda. You were not. Now that you're telling your Nova Scotia's Organic to the Land stories and your Nova Scotia's Black Indian stories, that's why you were put here. Not to hide, sister. No, no, no. Absolutely fucking not. You were put here to be fan-fucking-tastic. Yes. Yes. So I love that. I love this for you. I love this for the collective. I love this for us. So right now, it might feel scary, to take the next step. It is scary for a lot of us because a lot of us don't understand this. But we know why we're here. Us chosen ones, because everybody's not a chosen one. Us chosen ones, we know why we're here and we know what we're here to do. But, leap forward. The hand of the universe will be there to catch you and take you forward. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So I think that's a great way to end the live today. I think that's just set us off. It set us off. So on that note, I thank all of you. Yes, yes, Hilda, forever, forever. Yes. And bye, Alana. Yeah, bye, Alana. And I just want to say, no, not everyone has the same calling. No, thank you, Selena. That was a perfect message for us. It was so good for us because so many of us, especially us women, us divine feminine, we hold it down. We stuff ourselves down to make other people feel good. And I will never do that again. And that probably comes with the wisdom of turning 60 and being a crone and having that crone energy and that crone intuition. I will never, ever censor Lexi. Never. I'm not doing it to make anybody feel better because sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes it does. And so, yeah, I will never, never do that. And know that I'm never wearing a mask here unless it's Halloween. I'm never wearing a veil unless I'm getting married. That's not happening here. Being your true authentic self. And I think that's why people have so many, maybe burnouts or, they just can't take the heat in the kitchen because they're wearing this mask and they have a stick stuck up their ass. And it's like time to get rid of that. Be your true authentic self. The light that you will put out once you're your true authentic self and people see you, it's so freeing to not have to walk on eggshells all the time and be this way for this person and that way for that person. Nobody can live their life like that. Nobody can. Nobody can. So yes, I love you all so much. You didn't miss anything, really. You can watch it on the playback, Alana. We were just saying goodbye to you because you said you were going to eat, but we were saying that we don't want to dim our light. We need to be our true authentic selves, not wear a veil, not wear a mask, not be phony, get the stick out of our asses, be our true authentic selves, not push ourselves down as females that we always do to make other people feel happy, hold our boundaries, speak our truth, and be authentic. That's what that card said. I know you were here for the card. Were you, Alana? My light attracts light. So go back and watch the end of this and you'll see what we said. But anyway, I love you all so much. You know that I do. And Thank you, Lexi. Thank you so much. I mean, thank you, Lexi. I'm reading it. Thank you, Hilda, is what I meant to say. Thank you, Hilda. We need your voice too in this community, Hilda. Most definitely, we need your voice here. Your voice is important, especially for your community. It's very important. It's very important. And I'm so glad that, beautiful Ange came upon you and shared you with us, because you're not getting rid of us. You're definitely not getting rid of your big sis. You already know that. You already know that, my love, already. But everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yes. Te amo. Te amo. Siempre. Always, always. Love you plenty. Love you plenty, plenty, plenty. And you'll catch me on the flip side. There'll be a video up later. But I love you all so much. I'll see you later today. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. You already know. I thank you for hanging out with me, for sharing your time with me, for honoring me here. I just love you all so much. I love you so much. And I wouldn't be here without you. So, mwah. I love you, Darla. Mwah. Bye, everybody.